Welcome to the Athlete's Secret Weapon Quick Tips. I'm Coach, and today we're solving a late game problem every competitor hates. You tighten up when you get tired. Simple, portable, and field ready, this is a reset you can use on the sideline, in a timeout, or even between fouls to drop tension and get your movement back.
Picture this. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes left. Your legs feel like someone swapped them for lead. Your hands are slow. Your reads that felt automatic in practice are clunky now. You know the plays. Your body remembers. But stress or fatigue puts you into protection mode, and suddenly everything is stiff and robotic. That tightness steals timing, ruins reads, and turns confidence into second guessing.
Let's call that out plainly. You're not weak. You're not lazy. You're not losing your cool because you're soft. What happens is biological and fixable. When energy dips or pressure spikes, your nervous system defaults to protection. Muscles tense to guard joints, breathing gets shallow, and your brain shifts from smooth automatic control to rigid conscious micromanagement. The result? Slow reactions, heavy legs, and plays that feel foreign. You tighten to protect yourself, but that very protection kills performance.
Here's the big reframe. Looseness under fatigue is a skill, not a mystery. It responds faster than you think when you give the body a clear, short signal to release protection and re-access trained motor patterns. You don't need a 20-minute meditation or a sports psychologist on the bench. You need a 60 to 90-second somatic reset that changes your body's operating state and cues the muscles you've already taught in practice. That's what we're doing right now.
I call it the late game loosen. 1 cue word, 4 moves, 90 seconds or less. Use it whenever fatigue makes you protect instead of play. Step 1, the breath cadence. Find a quiet pause. Sideline, timeout, free throw break. Place one hand on your belly and breathe in for 4 counts, out for 4 counts. Deep but comfortable, no force. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. That 4 in, 4 out pattern tells your nervous system to shift from shallow, quick breaths into a longer, rhythmical cycle that calms overdrive and reconnects motor control. Say your cue word on the exhale. 1 short syllable you'll pick in a second.
Step 2, 2 grounded weight shifts. Stand with feet hip width. Soften your knees. On the next inhale, transfer your weight slightly to the left heel. Tiny, deliberate. Hold a beat. On the exhale, shift back to center. Inhale, shift to the right heel. Exhale, back to center. These are not big lunges. They're small weight transfers that say to your balance system, I trust movement. Done right, they drop guarding tension from hips and groin and reconnect timing for steps and cuts. Step 3, a shoulder shrug release. Inhale, lift the shoulders gently. Exhale, let them fall heavy and loose. Imagine your shoulders pouring out tension. Final move, tactile anchor. Place your hand flat on the front of your thigh, just above the knee, fingers relaxed. Keep light pressure. On the next exhale, say your cue word out loud or in your head, something sharp like reset or flow, and feel how the touch gives your brain a simple sensory reference to the body state you want. Loose, aware, ready. So the full sequence is 4 in, 4 out breath with cue on the exhale, left-right weight shifts, shoulders up and drop, hand on thigh anchor plus cue. The whole thing takes about 60 to 90 seconds. Practice it once or twice and it'll feel natural in-game.
Now the 1-minute drill to make it automatic. In practice, set a timer for 1 minute and run this sequence 3 times in a row, pairing the cue word with the exhale and the thigh touch each time. Then do 5 movement reps, cutting, passing, shooting, immediately after each sequence. That's the key. Pair the reset with the exact motor skill you want under fatigue so the nervous system links the state to performance. Do this 3 times a week for 2 weeks, and your cue will start triggering looseness even when you're out of breath.
Picture the upside. Late in the fourth, instead of locking up, you breathe into a 4-4, shift weight, drop shoulders, touch your thigh, and whisper, reset. Your cuts are crisp, hands are light, reads happen before the ball arrives. Coaches notice. Teammates trust you in crunch time. Contrast that with staying tight, hesitation, missed timing, and a coach's frustrated look. This tiny habit is the difference between almost and actually closing the game out. Ownership moment. Nobody does this for you. Commit to using the late game loosen in the next practice and in one game this week. Post a short clip or a one-line update on social. Tag the show @AthleteSecret and use hashtag LateGameLoosen. Tell us when you used it and what changed. Real mastery comes from small reps, not big promises. If you skip practice work, this won't replace conditioning or technical reps. It's a reset, not a shortcut. But trained into your routine, it will stop fatigue from stealing your instincts.
All right, one last quick recap you can run in 90 seconds. Breath, 4-4 with Q on exhale, 2 small weight shifts, shoulder shrug release, hand on thigh anchor plus Q. Practice the 1-minute drill, 3 sequences, then 5 skill reps. Do that regularly and your late game body will start to play like your practice body. Let's get to work.